Good evening, everyone. How are you? Okay, so the stars of the week. Well, I've got good news, and I know you like it when there's good news, and so do I, by the way. So, yes, very, very good stars. We're actually starting the week with a bang. I know it's a long weekend, but I strongly suggest that you keep on writing and working and creating because we actually have absolutely awesome stars. Today, there would have been a little bit of confusion between knowing if love or the feelings or what it was real. It was a little bit like a little dream. That's because we had an aspect with Neptune that was making things a little bit dreamy. But yes, on the 4th and the 5th, we've got awesome stars. So it's a perfect time to create, to be starting the launch of something or doing a new program or things like that. We certainly are very active with my group of elites, creating a lot of things and launching a lot of things. Well, perfect timing for that. So if you're doing something similar, just go for it. It's a perfect time. That's because there is a sun conjunct with Mercury, so the self, Mercury, the planet of creativity, and we've got absolutely awesome planets for that. So it's really helping you to be focused, to be creative, and yes, really helping you to write down what you need to. It's almost like it's making you sharper than usual. Plus the stars that we've had. Very creative as well. All that together makes it a very nice mix. Now we will have a full moon. So that full moon, unfortunately, that's the only day that we have that is not such a good day, but that's not so bad. In fact, the reason why it's not so bad is because it is in Scorpio, so there will be some opposition. The reason why there might be an opposition is because of the sun will be square Uranus, so the planet of surprises, so some stuff that might come up. Well, you know what, at the end of the day, a full moon is made for that, right? It's made to let things pop up, and then it's cleaned up. At least you know what's coming or what there is, and then after that you just adjust. And it's perfect because it's coming up and it's disappearing as quick as it came, because the next day and the day after are actually excellent. So whatever you need to solve or discuss will be at least with really good stars. So you let that full moon pop up in Scorpio, you let it do its job, you analyze the situation, you try not to get caught up in it. So the best way is to say, okay, I've heard you if there was an argument, and say, okay, you've said what you had to say, let me analyze that. I've heard what you had to say, let me think about it. And yourself try to answer and give the answer or solve the situation the next day or the day after, because then you will do it when the stars are really good. So it will be good not only for them but for yourself as well. So in fact, that's the best way of doing it. So that's perfect. So do that. And then exactly right, the 9th and the 10th will be absolutely awesome days. If you want to sign a contract, if you want to launch something, anything to do with that, go for it. There will be, obviously, it's also linked actually with the truth. A very good day to see the truth, to see things the way they are. So if anything comes up, be aware that it is what it is, right? But it would be good to also find out things that maybe you've been looking for and that you didn't know, or to be more objective about a situation. And Mother's Day is going to be absolutely awesome. So that's great, because we need good news. We need to celebrate something in a nice way. So yes, it's absolutely awesome. Because that's absolutely beautiful. We've got Mercury that is going to be trine with Jupiter, so that is the good aspect to sign, obviously, but all the rest is very well aspected as well with love, and it's going to be a shining day, so that is awesome. So look, I'm going to leave it like that. I won't go further this week. I will just leave it like that, leave you on some good news. Now I'm just going to insist on the fact that you need to be working this week, because after that, on the 13th and 14th, we will have not only Venus but also Jupiter that will go retrograde. So that's a good thing for the virus, to help it slow down and all that. There's also Saturn that will go retrograde, by the way, And that is a good thing as well, because Saturn is definitely going to make things, I should say, a little bit less hard in the sense of moving forwards. It is the teacher of the universe. So that might actually help this time in making things a little bit more, less complicated than what it has been. But be aware that at the end of June, Pluto and Jupiter will meet again, linked with that virus, and they will meet again mid-November. So I just want you to stay objective on that. The whole point is to be objective, and someone that is warned in advance can organize themselves. And, it's a little bit like a play of chess. You know what's coming up if you are aware. It always makes you stronger and more organized. So you know that there might be some stuff coming up linked with the virus on mid-November. So that will be interesting to see what it's going to be. But for the moment, we have excellent stars. Enjoy this week. That's what matters. And yes, do what you have to do. If you want to organize some new things, do it this week. You really want to take that bridge because that bridge is actually linked, and there's a lot of aspects, by the way, with Aquarius and Gemini. That includes the Sun, Venus, and Mars. That is also well aspected in an air sign. And remember, at the end of this year, we will be shifting on the 21st of December into Aquarius, and we are in Aquarius times, we are in the era of Aquarius. So if you want to create something that is going to take that bridge before the retrogrades happen, before those 3 retrogrades happen, I will strongly suggest to do everything, to launch, to create something, a business, whatever that you want to do. Online much better, obviously, with the times that we are going through, but really technically this week is the week to do so. And yes, again, that's what I'm doing with my elites. They're all launching their program, and if you need help, they're also there to help you out. So not only if you need help to do all that, I can help you. I'm going to actually open the doors to some more elites this week. So yes, if you are interested to join us, and if you want to be mentored and make sure that you are successful and that your program is being launched and all that, you contact me. And if you've got problems, for example, that are more specialized and that I cannot help you with, I've got plenty of elites that can actually take on, if it is linked with health or any other things like that. I've got an amazing group of elites that can also support and look after you. So we are ready to help you any kind of ways that you can have a problem with. So that's it. Have an awesome week, and yes, action, and Mother's Day is going to be awesome as well. So let's have a good time this week. We need it. Bye everyone. Bye.